Hey everybody, welcome back to Dane Bramage Rocks channel. Well, here we both are once again.
With Little Dane Bramage Rocks.
With Little Dane Bramage Rocks, which only still means one thing.
We're listening to 21 Pilots.
20 Pilots, and we are on part
2.
So part 2 of our series to catch up with all the things Clancy. We're going to react to Midwest Indigo, Routines in the Night, in Vignette. I think I said that right. Sounds about right. So we're going to get a 3 video reaction going on this one today. Again, all brand new reactions, have not seen or heard any of these songs yet. We started this journey a couple months ago when they first released Overcompensate. And you probably have already seen part 1 of our 5-part series where we reacted to Next Semester and Backslide. Now we're going to jump into part 2. But being we got 3 songs, we're just going to go ahead and get right into this. You ready? I am too. So, Dane Bramage Rocks and Little Dane Bramage Rocks. Part 2 of the 21 Pilots series reactions, Midwest Indigo, Routines in the Night, in Vignette. Here we go.
Also, if you haven't, make sure to watch part 1 because this is part 2. If you haven't, so be sure to watch part 1 before you watch this one.
Spot on, and I will leave a link for you that right up there so you can watch part 1 first if you haven't seen it yet. But jumping into part 2, this is Midwest Indigo official video. Let's do this. Oh, they're in Frozen Lake.
Yeah. Oh, it's that dog from the part 1 on that little shop.
Reaching out on my way home. You be so good, I'll try again. You make me sad and second guess myself. You be so good.
You see what he did with
Reaching out.
He went like that with his X again. He also did that in Ride 2 where he had it above of his head.
Okay, with the sticks?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Reaching out on my way home. You be so good, I'll try again.
I like this
You
one.
make me sad and second guess myself. You be so cold, Midwest Indigo. Running late, so I didn't have the time. Scrape the frosted windshield like we're barely scraping by. Concentrate on the little gap in the ice. Seems to be about as wide as our chances. Did you pull up yet? Not yet. Did you forget we're tight on time? Reaching out on my way home. You could be so good, I'll try again. You make me sad and second guess myself. You could be so cold, Midwest Indigo. Cloud coverage match my outfit to a knife. I requested counsel with the counselor and he canceled twice. It's a different blue, it's deeper than it's been. I'll be pulling into the parking lot before the heat kicks in.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on.
Me neither. Because I've thought maybe they were fishing on that ice, like, because he said gap in the ice.
Okay.
Like gap. So,
Oh, I see. Like an ice fishing gap.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they could be doing some ice fishing.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, when are you going to pick me up? Like, I'm almost there. It's like, we're tight on time. So they're going somewhere. So what I'm getting is they're standing on ice. And right here it says before the heat kicks in. So what happens when the heat kicks in?
like he gets warmer.
Yeah, the ice starts to melt.
Huh.
So they have to get off that ice before it melts and they fall through. So
Yeah.
that could be a message referencing something, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Into the parking lot before the heat kicks in. What's your ETA? 2 minutes. Chill out, man. We're right on time. Reaching
Awesome.
out on my way home. Be so good, I'll try again.
He's skating.
He's skating.
Yeah, we both skate, actually. Don't we?
Yes.
Yep.
You make me sad and second guess myself. You be so good,
Oh.
Midwest Indigo. And I want love in sunny days. I'm a bit too old to run
He just fell. So they are actually standing on ice.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was real ice or they're standing on a piece of plastic something for the video. It looks like they're actually, obviously he's skating on it, right?
Yeah.
This is awesome. So yeah, I definitely don't think this is lore. This is just a fun video, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Midwest Indigo.
I like that one. That was fun. Whoa.
Yeah.
18, 19, and done. Boom. Song 1 is down. Now it's time for Routines in the Night. What'd you think of that one?
It was honestly pretty funny.
That was a good video. I enjoyed that. Watching him skate around. That was just a good, fun, all-around video. I agree there. But I think that's what it was referencing to. Like, they're trying to get out or do something before the sun comes out, warms up the ice, and it melts. Who knows? I don't know. But we'll figure it out later. Let's move on to the next one. Routines in the Night. Ready? All right, let's cue this one up. Stand by for 1 second. All right, we got Routines in the Night all queued up. Official music video, just over 3 minutes. Let's check this one out.
Walk the layout, routines in the night. Some doors have stay out, spray painted and white while all the world's asleep. I walk around instead through the memories, down the halls of my head. Walk the layout, routines in the night.
This is definitely lore. Did you hear the sound in the very beginning?
Yeah.
That sounded like the island sound. You've heard it on a few other songs, I think. That was kind of neat. That
Halls of my head, walk the layout, routines in the night. Some doors have stay out, spray painted and white while all the world's asleep. I walk around instead through the memories, down the halls of my head. Here comes
Oh, there it is.
but I'll send it through. I'll probably jump on the next one. I'm testing the limits of what a mind can do. I'm keeping my eyelids up no matter what. So beautiful, the space between a painful reminder and a terrible dream. I've been here before, and I've got time. I'll give you the tour, show you why I walk the layout, routines in the night. Some doors have stay out, spray painted and white while all the world's asleep. I walk around instead through the memories, down the halls of my head.
So it sounds like he's walking through memories.
Yeah.
He's like, while I sleep, I walk through the hallways of my dreams. I think that's what he said, or my
Yeah.
thoughts. Some doors say stay out, so he doesn't want to visit those memories. But you keep seeing the red light, which I know is in reference to the lore, I think. And every time we see him wearing that that ribbon there with that language on it, it's a
Yeah.
reference to the continuation of the lore itself, right? Mm-hmm. Interesting. That's a good song, though. I like this one a lot, too. Man, this
Yeah.
whole album just is really, really good. Anything to add?
No.
Cool. Let's roll.
Reoccurring, keeps coming around. REM cycle, skip night, psycho trip. It's reassuring, you keep coming around. It's tough to find good company. Reoccurring, days blurring. I'm still learning what this is, what this is, what this is. Just keep me company. So beautiful, the space between a painful reminder and a terrible dream. I've been here before, and I've got time. I'll give you the tour, show you why. I'll show you why. I'll show you why. Walk the layout, routines in the night. Some doors have stay out, spray painted
So he's standing everywhere in the house.
Who was that?
I don't know.
Okay. Interesting. So I know he said, while all the world's asleep, I stay awake and I'm walking through the halls of my head. A lot of people do have trouble sleeping because they're like walking through memories and just thinking about a ton of things. And I don't know if that's a relation to Dima and the whole jazz and the 9 bishops and all that, being on that island and all that. But who knows? Could be. There's a lot we're catching up on here, isn't there?
Yeah.
Shoot. There's a lot. All right. We got one more song in Series 2, and that is Vignette. We're going to load that up. Stand by for a second. All right. We got Vignette all queued up, ready to go. Actually, this one's 3:40, a little bit longer, so not too bad. So we're going to jump right into this one and see what else we got. This is song number 6 on the album Clancy.
It's snowy outside again.
Nice.
Not sure when it started. Peeling from his bones, piece it back together all alone. Hope it held together long enough for he to pitch the greener grasses and hope that she would agree. Fresh off a binger in the woods, flesh covered in bites.
Oh.
Testing what is real, what is good. Man, it's been a long night. It's a tribute to zombies, of which I've become. Where do I go from here? Where do I go from here?
Who is the leader of Dima? Do we know that? I can't remember if he has a name or not. I'm sure he does. But he said he's taking bites, testing.
Dima's name?
Is Dima the island?
Dima's the island. Nico is the little scary guy.
Nico's the scary guy.
Yeah.
But I wonder who the leader of the bishops is, because he keeps saying he was taking bites, testing the blood or something like that. Again, this seems like another lore song, because you saw the red. I want to say every time we see red, there's red in the video.
Yeah, there's also like snow again.
There's snow again, yeah.
There's snow again.
Interesting. Huh. Yeah. So where did we go from here? See, there's a red letter.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to think this is back on lore. And he's also got that writing on his
sweater.
Sweater. Interesting. Speaking of sweater, look who's got his Adidas track jacket on. Right?
Yeah.
Your Adidas track jacket. You got to buy that as soon as you heard overcompensate. All right, here we go.
From here, where do I go from here? Clinging to promises, fighting off the vineyard. Tunnels came, visions fade, swallowed by the vineyard. He's thinking, there's no way I'm headed there. Always sure-footed, educated, and was never scared. Now he can't hold out his hand without it shaking. Hounded by a bunch of dead when the search body found him. Fresh off a picture in the woods, flesh covered in bites. Testing what is real, what is good. Man, it's been a long night. It's a tribute to zombies, of which I've become. Where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? Clinging to promises, fighting off the vineyard. Tunnels came, visions fade, swallowed by the vineyard. No, not me, it's for a friend. 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 Denial. Visions fade, swallowed by the
Interesting. So way back when we started the second part of this, they're talking about they found bodies in the woods with fresh bites on. They're testing what is bad and what is good. Talking about zombies as well. Sounds like people maybe trying to escape, but they're being caught or something by the demons that live there or whoever lives there, right? Interesting. I like this. This is a fun song too. All these songs are fan-freaking-tastic, and I'm not just saying that. Very rarely do you come across an album where every single song is really, really good. And so far, this is the sixth one we've heard of the album, at least for me. I know you've heard more, but so far, every single song is really, really good. And this album, when I get it, is going to come up on the wall right over here. We're going to get this album now. I love this. All right. Denial. Oh, see, we're continuing on the story now.
Wait a minute. Was he on a lake? Was he on a lake? Look at that. That's what he was doing the whole time.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
That's super cool. What'd you say?
Yeah, because I thought he was on the lake again.
Yeah, he was in that frozen lake. That might have been the same one they were skating on. And what was it? Backslide? No. Midwest Indigo. I don't remember. One of the songs we just watched, they were skating on that. And looks like he drew Tom's face. Josh's face. Interesting.
I wonder why he kept on like doing little tracks.
So
Like
did I.
usually you just like big jump in the snow, but at the end he just noticed what he's doing.
And he had that red letter. He was reading something or referring to something. So maybe he was... Maybe it's a signal or
Maybe
a call.
it's a note from Daniel, his name.
Maybe. Interesting. Well, let's stick around for a few minutes. We're going to do the wrap up on this one. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said it already in that last video, Vignette, is every song so far is awesome. All the videos are super, super fun. And I like how they did shoot a video for every single song. That is insane for a band to do that. Nothing too over the top, obviously. It was just them playing, and they always had a shot in one room, whatever that looked like, or in the house, or on the ice, or wherever they were shooting. But the story is definitely carrying on, and I'm sure it's going to all come together. I think by the time they get to Paladin Strait, which is the end of the album, and I think Paladin Strait is on Dima, if I remember that correctly. But... there's a lot of lore that we're still trying to figure out and catch up on, and we're doing our best, aren't we? Mm-hmm. But I loved it. I loved it a lot. So that was part 2. Y'all just saw Midwest Indigo, Routines in the Night, and Vignette. After this one, you're going to see part 3, where we're going to do both videos to The Craving, right? Mm-hmm. They had a single, and then Jenna's version, and then Lavish. I don't know. Pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what did you all think about the one? Leave us those comments. What do you think about the videos? What do you think about 21 Pilots? What do you think of the album Clancy so far? I'm sure most of you that are watching this have already heard, seen, and know all the things about the album. But regarding those 3, Midwest Indigo, Routines of the Night, and Vignette, leave us any things that we might have left out, any Easter eggs. Leave us all those comments. Catch us up on what's going on. I think we're tracking not too bad. Not too bad, but there's a lot that we missed because there's a lot of thought that goes into this. But yeah, leave us those comments. We like to read and react and respond to most of them as possible, and we always appreciate your guys' support. If this is your first time to the channel, number 1, welcome. Number 2, we've reacted to a good handful of 21 Pilots songs so far, and of course there will be more to come. But dig around if you want to see some of the other ones, plus all the other reactions that we've done on this channel. We like to have a good time here, and if you like what you see,
hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button and like and share this to a friend.
And share this to a friend. Good call, buddy. Appreciate it. Any information you want about 21 Pilots, including their social medias, all the links to all 3 of those videos we just saw, and all their websites and all that stuff is right below here. So all you got to do is scroll up and leave all the information for these songs and that band for you guys to enjoy. And also, if you see any of these icons over here, I will leave links for down below as well, so you can follow me in any other channels or social media outlets as well if you want to follow this channel further. Everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. We truly appreciate it. One more time, that was 21 Pilots with the 3 songs, Midwest Indigo, Routines in the Night, and
Vignette.
Vignette. Part 3 is coming up next. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for checking that out. And until next time,
Keep on rocking. Make
Keep
sure
on
to
rocking.
watch part 1.
make sure you watch Part 1 and now Part 2. You just saw. And Part 3 is coming soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Metal eyes so